Hi Pisces, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just finished your pre-shuffle and I've meditated, so we're going to get straight into it, Pisces. But before we do, just want to welcome all my recent new subscribers. The Pisces readings have been going crazy lately, and it's just so wonderful to see that the readings are resonating, that they're helping you. Nice to see people engaging through the comments, so keep it coming, Pisces. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite signs to read for right now. Yeah, you're just so engaged and it's lovely. Okay, let's get into it. Now, when we were doing the pre-shuffle, Pisces, the energy oracle, the rest and rejuvenation card fell out of the deck like 3 times, which really stood out for me. So maybe some of you are in need of some rest and recovery, could have gone through illness, something difficult, but I'm just sensing that there's a need for maybe a bit of a timeout, Pisces, okay? But yeah, we'll see what comes out. And interestingly, in this deck, the Expand Your Horizons deck fell out. Maybe it's time. Book that trip, Pisces. Okay, well, let's get stuck into it. My name's Karen, for those of you who don't know me. I am fairly new to YouTube. So guys, if you like what you see today, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. This is definitely for you today, Pisces, because look what came out. We have rejuvenating rain. There is time to clear the past and heal the present. Okay, yeah, there's definitely a need for healing here and release. And you know, with that rest and rejuvenation, and I've seen through the comments, a lot of the collective have gone through really difficult and trying times. People have lost loved ones, relationships, and yeah, I just feel like you're still recovering here. But you know, I feel like it's really time to release, okay? And look, no one's should ever tell you how long grieving takes, whether it be the actual loss of someone that you love, or you know, through a breakup or something like that. That's very personal. But look, I do feel like spirit guides are giving you a bit of a hug and saying it's time to clear the past and time to heal the present, okay? What did we have on the bottom of the deck? Okay, we have unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be, Pisces. Okay, so that could literally be physically, like maybe some of you have moved recently, or you're somewhere that you've never been before, and spirit guides are saying, even if it's feeling very foreign to you, this is where you need to be. Now, that can also just be a metaphor, right? Like, you could just feel that you're well and truly out of your comfort zone, or something's, you know, you're going through something that is really foreign to you, okay? But trust the universe, right? You're there for a reason, all right? I'm going to get one more. I just feel called to get one more from this deck. Oh, that's so beautiful. Healing energy flows through you, mystic healer. Some of you might be healers, okay? Some of you could be massage therapists, or just healers, or this is all about your healing. Because remember, I did say that I think a lot of you have gone through and are in fact still healing from something. So yeah, beautiful. Let's get into the energy oracle, Pisces. What do we have? Well, this is nice. I'm happy with this card. We have blossoming abundance, and I have got it next to a woman holding a heart and a door to romance. Okay. Pisces, maybe it's time to get your car, I don't know why I said car, your heart out of lock and key here, because you can see this heart is caged, right? Like it's padlocked. Maybe you've kept your heart really under lock and key, maybe because you've been through something really difficult. But I feel like it's time for your heart to come out and play, okay? Yeah, I just definitely feel like there's this heart activation. Now, that doesn't have to mean romance, right? It could just be that your heart is healing at this time. I'm going to get one more for you, Pisces. Door to value. Well, that's very positive. That can say that, you know, there's some sort of new career opportunity or new opportunity related to your finances, something that could be quite lucrative, Pisces. You can see that there's money literally flying through the door. So there could be some sort of new opportunity that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Okay, perhaps even an increase in finances. It could be a pay rise, a bonus. Yeah, it's some sort of new opportunity that's going to bring you abundance, guys. That's beautiful. No, that could also be related to your own personal value, and with those daughter romance and woman holding a heart, okay, the abundance could be love or just opening your heart again. All right, let's get into some tarot. Let's see what tarot wants to tell us. Let me just make some room for you. Okay, bottom of the deck. Oh, Aquarian energy. We have the star. Nice, guys. Okay, some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or have it in your chart, but this is telling me that there's without a doubt a deep healing going on. Can you see? Look at the imagery here of the water, okay? Try and pay close attention to that imagery, right? So there is something potentially even around water being very healing for you. I mean, Pisces, you are, you know, made for the water, right? So maybe getting into water or going on a holiday near the water could be very, very healing and rejuvenating for your soul here, okay? Because I feel, oh wow, you are headed for a major, talk about abundance. You've got 8 of Wands, Pisces, with the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now there could be some sort of wish fulfillment, because we've got 2 cards, Pisces, of wish fulfillment. All right, so 9 of Cups, you know, it's a card of abundance. Like, you know, this person is filled with joy. You know, that all of these cups here, their heart is overflowing with joy. So there could be a wish fulfillment. I mean, 8 of Wands is a card of accelerated forward motion and a positive direction, right? We also call them the love darts of tarot. So it could be communication. And with this romance cards, for those of you who are single or who are in a loving relationship, I do feel like there's just this beautiful positive energy. There could be a lot of communication. Now for some of you, this could represent physical air travel as well. So if any of you are planning a trip or a holiday to get away and rejuvenate, I could definitely see that's in the cards. All right, we're going to get into it. All right, spirit guides, let's have the first 3 cards please for Pisces for at least the next 14 days or so. Is about the cadence. Okay, yeah, you are definitely overcoming some sort of broken heart here. We have got your first card out is the 3 of Swords, okay, and I definitely felt that. There's been something very difficult in your past that has really hurt you emotionally. Now, for some of you, it could be related to your health and well-being as well, okay? It's just intuitively with the oracles, the message that I'm getting. But like definitely, I mean, now we've got the 10 of Cups. You can see we had the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card. Like I just get this sense that you need to clear the past, okay, and heal the present. You know, 10 of Cups can be that family card. You know, it could be that your family bring you a lot of joy. There could be some sort of celebration with your family, or, you know, this could be like, just that you're, you know, it doesn't even have to involve other people, right? It can just be that your heart is filled with joy. It is the happily ever after card. And look at the beautiful rainbow over the home. I feel like there's a blessing coming into your life, because we saw that 9 of Cups after a period of difficulty. Now you can see we have got 7 of Cups here, which is a card of having lots of options, okay? The only thing with lots of options, sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming, okay, because we're not really sure which is the right option for us, okay? So if you're dating, it could be that you're exploring your options. Yeah, I mean, it could even be work opportunities. If it is, it's just, you know, your heart is really activated here. But I do see you've closed out a chapter, because we've got the World at the bottom of the deck, which is the last card, okay, in the tarot deck. And it's a major accomplishment here. I feel like you've gone through a difficult chapter in your life, Pisces. And I feel it's time to release the past, to release the pain, whatever it was. It's different. General read, right? It'll be different for all of you, what's caused you to be in that 3 of Swords. Because I do feel that there is happiness and some sort of abundance here. I mean, you can see this is what it is. Okay, so I feel like the 10 of Cups is here for you, but maybe you need to choose which door, because the door to value says there's a door that you can walk through that will literally take you on the path to this abundance. And that does, like I said, doesn't have to be money. It can just be making the right option in love, right? Like that's going to bring this blessing, this abundance. So there's something about having to have options or make good choices. All right, Pisces, not always easy to do, especially when you've had your heart broken, right? You can definitely be a little cautious. But lots of cups in this reading. I can see why the daughter romance and the woman holding a heart is here. Okay, let's go. Pisces. Chariot. Looking good. Could be dealing with a Cancer. It's their major arcana. We have a beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Talk about blossoming abundance in the center of your reading. And I have a Page of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, I do have a Four of Pentacles. Now, excuse the card. My little kitten Jasper, when he was first in my home, loved that card. So we have Cancerian energy here, okay? So this is about having the will, the courage, and the determination to move forward, okay? We saw those Eight of Wands, which is... the Eight of Wands and the Chariot are both very, very fast-moving energy, okay? So I feel that you're now headed in a really positive direction. I can see that you're very focused, Pisces, on your home, your finances, and your family, I feel, because the Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Pisces, or this is just you embodying the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, which is someone who is very grounded, very stable, very practical. You know, they take care of their home, themselves, their family, their finances. So I definitely feel that you are very focused on creating this abundance in your life, and you're trying to explore ways to achieve it, I feel. Now, Page of Swords can be, we call it the spy card, so it can be, you know, that someone could be checking out your social media, but I'm just getting this inquisitive someone. Like, I feel like you, Pisces, are exploring your options here, because the Page of Swords is under the Seven of Cups. So I feel like maybe there's some information that you need to help you make some choice or decision regarding to whatever this cup represents to you, whether it be a job, whether it be dating, whatever it is. Now, some of you could even be moving home, because we do have, you are exactly where you need to be, unknown territory. Chariot is a card of movement, as was the Eight of Wands. So some of you could be physically either traveling for a holiday. Some of you could be moving home with the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. But also I'm getting that there is this sense of holding back, okay? It is like this reserved energy, Four of Pentacles. I feel like your stability is also really important to you at this time. But you're very protective, I feel. Let's get the final three. The Sun. Not bad. Definitely some of you could be traveling for a holiday. If not, I would encourage you to do so. Let's get the last card for you. Last card. The Moon. We got the Moon and the Sun. Oh, and the Death card. Very transformative. And it's next to a beautiful Ace of Wands and a Three of Cups. Talk about lots of love, or, you know, emotion showing up in this reading. Okay, so your heart, I feel, is very activated at the moment. We'll talk about the bottom of the deck in a second. We've got the Sun and the Moon either side of a Knight of Wands. Okay, no, the Knight of Wands is someone very adventurous, very passionate, someone who goes after what they want. Okay, it's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could simply, maybe some of you are considering moving towards someone. Okay, it is a passionate energy, okay, but it can be a card of adventure. So like I was intuitively picking up some of you could be traveling, okay, but Sun and the Moon, it's like the Sun is here, but yeah, but like they're opposites, right? So I feel like there is this sense of optimism and happiness and, you know, adventure, but there's also the energy of the Moon, which can represent our fears. It's, you know, it's this, guys. It's like, I'm happy, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to explore my options, I'm ready to move forward, but I'm also a little fearful because the Moon, I'm in unknown territory, right? Like, it's with the Moon, you can't necessarily see the pathway, right? Like it's not necessarily clear. So I feel that you're probably going back and forth here of feeling like, yeah, I'm really optimistic, I'm positive, I really want to move forward, but also I get this sense that, you know, there's something that's maybe you're trying to get more information first before you make this choice, because we've got the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Moon. So it's like, you know, it's like there is just all of this happiness, joy, blessing, abundance here. And I feel this sense of adventure, but like, it's like you're trying to make sure you're making the right choice. You're trying to get more information first, because there's something on the moon, under the moon, which means there's something that it's like you need more information first. Now, I do have the Death card, bottom of the deck, could be dealing with a Scorpio, but don't have to be. I just sensed intuitively that you guys have gone through a period of transformation and change. Now, Death card, like we've said, can mean that you could have lost someone, or you could have lost a relationship. A relationship could have ended here, because they can, you know, it represents endings. But I have got this beautiful new beginning, like Ace of Wands, and it's fiery, passionate, hot, right? Like if it's a relationship, there's a lot of attraction here. You could meet this person if you're exploring your options in dating through your social group. The Three of Cups is a very social energy. Okay, so, but it can just be the energy of dating, maybe exploring your options here after a period, I feel, of being in isolation with the Hermit here, Virgo energy. So, yeah. So that is what I have for you. I really feel there is there is some fears here with this moon showing up and the Three of Swords. I feel like you've had your heart broken in some way, shape, or form. And you're like, I feel that you know it's time to move forward, because we had the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. And I feel you're really trying. Knight of Wands is very driven, or you're dealing with one. Now, if you're dating a Knight of Wands, just let's explore that for a second. You know, perhaps the moon showing up here and the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups, because sometimes the Knight of Wands gets the rap of being the player of tarot, you know, the hot, fiery, passionate, they come in for a good time, not a long time. I think that's a little unfair because I'm sure that not all fire signs who are like that, and I know they're not. But it is someone very hot, fiery, and passionate. So maybe you're just a little fearful. You're making sure this person's not treating you as an option. That could certainly be the case for some. But yeah, there is this door to romance, guys. Okay, I feel there's probably more than one option, or you're just having trouble making sure that you're making the right choice with the Seven of Cups. And the Three of Cups can be a reunion card, so there could be, if you are in separation from someone with that Three of Swords, perhaps, and with the Death card, perhaps you guys are reuniting after a period of being alone. If so, it is going to be a very passionate reunion, but it won't be for all. It could just simply be, you know, getting together, socializing, having a really good time. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys. It looks really positive. So love and light, and look forward to seeing you in the comments next time. Bye, guys.